Hello everyone! Today I want to tell you about a very interesting creature that lives at the bottom of the ocean. It isn't particularly large, and it isn't exactly fast either. But it is one of the most poisonous creatures on the planet. You're watching Animal Time, and today I'm going to tell you about a snail, an unusual snail. But first, as is our tradition, let's all give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll always be the first to know about new videos. Make yourselves comfortable, we're about to begin. Today's star measures just 5 to 10 centimeters and moves at a snail's pace. But I wouldn't advise getting anywhere near it because this is the cone snail, the most dangerous snail in the world. It's quite easy to tell the cone snail apart from other snails. Its shell is always bright, beautiful, has a perfect conical shape, and a fanciful pattern. And inside such a shell lurks an armed and very dangerous creature. The cone snail is an active predator that hunts small fish, worms, and even other mollusks. Its hunting methods are both astonishing and mesmerizing. How can one imagine that some small, slow snail could hunt fish that are far faster? But such things do happen on the ocean floor. Usually, the cone snail prefers simply to freeze in place, lying in wait for its prey. And as soon as a curious little fish swims up to the mollusk, it begins to draw its weapon. This is the snail's proboscis, which is used as a cannon to hunt potential prey. But the most surprising thing is what this cannon fires. The fact is that the mollusk's teeth are unlike the rasp-like structures found in other snails. They are, in fact, nothing more than a harpoon with sharp barbs at the tip. When hunting, one of these teeth extends from the throat and is loaded into the proboscis. But this is no ordinary harpoon. It is also hollow inside and connected to the mollusk's venom glands. Once it pierces the prey, a powerful neurotoxic venom is injected through it, instantly paralyzing the victim. Now all the snail has to do is open its enormous mouth and swallow the prey whole. And it excels at this too. Its mouth can open very, very wide. Incidentally, after a hunt, the used harpoon tooth is discarded and replaced by a new one. It is often seen that, when hunting, the snail buries itself in the sand, leaving only its siphon for breathing and, of course, its harpoon-like proboscis on the surface. An unsuspecting fish swims peacefully along the seabed and suddenly falls into the conus's treacherous ambush. But it's not just small fish that should fear this mollusk. The danger lies in the fact that conuses inhabit shallow waters and are often found in coastal areas. And when you see such a beautiful shell, you really want to pick it up and have a closer look. But for obvious reasons, you really shouldn't do this, even if you're wearing gloves. The fact is that the snail's harpoon easily pierces even rubber gloves, so it's best not to take the risk. And a great deal of venom is released during such an attack. Its venom is so toxic that a single drop can kill 20 people. The venom contains a mixture of several dozen different toxins, the main one being conotoxin. Many of the toxins have not yet been studied, so as you can imagine, there's simply no antidote. Once in the bloodstream, the venom affects all parts of the central nervous system, causing paralysis of the body. If this happens in water, the victim simply drowns. Survival is only possible if someone assists with breathing. It is also known as the cigarette snail due to the rapid action of the venom. This mollusk has already claimed more than 30 lives. It is also worth noting that cone snails' aggressive behavior. Whilst other snails immediately retreat into their shells at the sight of danger, the cone snail, on the contrary, extends its combat proboscis and attempts to attack. Yet, it is humans who are the snail's main enemies. After all, despite the danger, these beautiful shells are eagerly snapped up by tourists from all over the world, and as you know, demand creates supply. this danger does not stop enthusiasts of the exotic from keeping geographical cone snails in aquariums. Let's now see how this dangerous mollusk hunts. Most often, the cone snail simply travels slowly along the bottom, searching for its prey. Who would be frightened by slow, clumsy snails? Yet this is precisely where the main danger lies. Here, the snail is closed in on its prey and is already extending its weapon of attack. A light touch is enough for the harpoon to shoot into the victim's body. The fish hangs on as if on a hook, whilst the mollusk opens its enormous mouth and drags the prey inside. In just a few seconds, the hunt is over. Here's a similar video. The mollusk has crept up on its prey unnoticed, and the fish simply has no idea it's in danger. One shot, and the prey is already hooked. The snail can start its meal. If hunting in the open fails to yield results, the geographical cone resorts to a trick and buries itself in the sand. In this way, only the siphon and proboscis remain visible, and then comes the attack. One careless movement, and the fish has no chance of escape. Meanwhile, without emerging from the sand, the snail opens its mouth and swallows its prey. Here's another example of ambush hunting, but this mollusk was too lazy to burrow deep. Its shell sticks out of the sand, but the fish are not afraid of it at all. And they shouldn't have, because one of them became a meal for the predatory snail today. Some species of cone snails hunt differently. They roam the seabed and search for sleeping fish. Upon spotting a potential meal, the snail simply opens its mouth and begins to swallow its prey. And by the time the fish realizes what's happening, there's nothing it can do. Or, if the prey is too small, it can simply be caught with its mouth, as if with a net. It is believed that the mollusk releases a small amount of poison into the water to calm its victim. This renders the fish inactive and allows the hunter to pull it into its mouth. Once inside, the snail attacks the fish with a poisonous harpoon and swallows it whole. Digesting such prey can take several days. But fish aren't the only things the cone snail hunts. This predator has chosen another snail as its prey. It slowly creeps up on its prey and shoots it with a harpoon. After that, it can start eating. The only thing that remains a mystery to me is how the cone snail will pull the snail out of its shell. So, what do you think of today's hero? As you can see, not all snails are as quiet and harmless as they seem. I'd be delighted if you could rate the video and leave a comment. And of course, do subscribe to the channel if you're interested in the animal world. Well, I'll say goodbye for now. Not for long. Bye for now.